to the 25-yard line. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
Turning it on! Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps.
Got a little grass. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Motion from the back. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And this could happen on those 3rd and shorts, man. A lot of times, everybody expecting run, ball out, receiver making the play. That's all you got to do, man. Break a few tackles. All of a sudden, you turn a quick throw.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Sends it back in motion. Look out, he's got room. Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
On target over the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. With the catch, it's Garcia. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires into traffic, picked off. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. The Black Knights offense will go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. To give to the big fullback. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to fire. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Yeah, and you could tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. This is one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after the catch, but keyword being after the catch.
And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Great job by the defense that time. One of the best things you can do against a team trying to run option is get penetration. Because when you get penetration on the quarterback, you disrupt the relationship between him and the pitch guy. And you saw it happen that time. The pitch guy ends up getting it, but everything's discombobulated. He's way behind the line of scrimmage, nowhere to go, and it's a big negative play.
That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. On the ground, it's Bernard. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Bernard. Breaks into the open. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Working the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Bernard. Might have a chance. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 3rd. They're working that left side. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He's looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he makes the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Owls will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Checking in with the Army head coach coming out of the locker room. This is a crucial moment for his offense. They have the ball to start this third quarter, but they cannot continue to make the same mistakes. He doesn't feel that 14 points is too big of a differential to make up, but the offense has to start playing clean and efficient football right now. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get any breathing room on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And, man, that is a huge play for the defense because they had to stop the bleeding. On the very last play, they gave up an explosive one, and all of a sudden it feels like the defense is on their heels. But what a great job in an individual effort, winning up front, getting around the block, and getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Quarterback making adjustments. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, this offense has been having its way all day long with this defense, but finally the defense creates a negative play. Let's see if that now gives them a little more confidence to get back in this game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He fires one deep down the right side.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Makes the catch around the 50, and the returner will be brought down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Gets the back moving. The option look. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And they're able to get him on the ground. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Sticks it in his belly. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Sometimes you try to fool the defense with the fullback. Not fooled there.
Well, you better block. Goodness gracious, that's supposed to be a quick hitter, get me a few short yards, and there was nowhere to hit it. They just got hit in the backfield and brought the big fella down quickly.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Gets it out quickly. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
Now, this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've got...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Motion from the back. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. That's caught. It's Bernard. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the 1st down marker.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Maybe some room here. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. They want that clock to run. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pulls it in. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Owls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th down.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. And the Owls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Makes the grab. It's Messer. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He'll try to take it back. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43.
This is frustrating. You know, you're an offense, you're in a great position, you're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. And some room, maybe a crease. Smashes through the tackle. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here.
And that's not a surprise to anybody, including the defense, that they turn and they give it to their running back, who they've been giving it to all game long. Up front, the offensive line, they deserve a ton of credit. Blocked and paved the way. This rushing attack has been lethal, and I'm not surprised that's how they end this football game.
And that's the kind of guy, too, David, you want at the end of the game, because he wants the ball into his hands to ice this thing. He's looking over the sidelines before that play call, and he's like, give it to me, let me finish this thing, and win this game for us. And that's exactly what happened.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires quickly. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope, but good fight to the end.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air, trying to escape and get it himself. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. All
right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half. Around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
Oh, they're after him. He sacked this defense all over him. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder.